Yeah. Ooh. Panther Podcast live from Pinckneyville High. 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 Panther Podcast live from Pinckneyville High.
Welcome to the Panther Podcast, sponsored by the PCHS Education Foundation. We are broadcasting from the Media Center on campus at Pinckneyville Community High School. And we have a special guest on the show today, Reed Marlow, who we'll get to in a minute. We're going to run down through last week's events real quick, and then we're going to have a little conversation with Reed, and then we'll be done for the week. Last week we only had a few events. We are winding down the winter events. Our freshmen played at Nashville on Monday. We lost there. On Wednesday, our freshmen played at home versus Heron. Very close game. Freshmen won that one. And then on Friday, our freshman JV and varsity went to Benton. Freshmen won on a last-second layup by Ayler Keller. JV got beat, and then our varsity had a slow start in the first half, but then came alive in the second half. I think we were down 23-6 at one point in the first half, and ended up taking the game into double overtime, where we fell a little short. Then we started our regional run, Monday versus Chester, put the pounding on them, and then on Wednesday we played 3-seed Westland. This was at home. Beat them in a great game, and then fell short on Friday versus Nashville in the championship. Nashville will play tonight. The sectional is at Nashville, and they are playing Benton, I think. So we are in between our winter and spring sports, so we didn't have a whole lot of sports coming up this week or things to talk about, so we brought in special guest Reed Marlow. Reed Marlow is a senior standout athlete. He has played, and you can correct me if I'm wrong here, Reed, all 4 years of football, all 4 years of basketball, and all 4 years of baseball. So he's one of them three sport special athletes that we love to see, multi-sport guy, and also a very good student. So we brought Reed on today. We're going to talk to Reed about some of his career here at PCHS real quick and his future plans. He has been thrown into the fire. I just grabbed him out of the office and told him to get to the media center. So anything that he says is off the cuff, like we usually like to run it. But without further ado, Reed, we talked about your baseball career. Started yesterday. How many players did we have out there, and how was the weather yesterday?
I think we had about 30 players out there. Tryouts were good, like a typical practice. Hitting, fielding. We caught bullpens. Field's a little nasty from the rain we got Sunday night, but we were able to get on it and do some stuff. It was definitely chilly yesterday. That rain and the wind mixed with the 48-degree temps definitely made it pretty chilly.
Yeah, Coach Smith said he really needs that new building so we can get in there and stay warm. Did you get any hitting done yesterday? Did you guys get in the cage?
Yeah, we got in the cage a little bit. We hit for the second half of practice, and then went home after that.
How was the hands? Did you get any stingers?
It wasn't too bad. No.
Who threw?
Coach Smith.
Coach Smith.
My dad. Yeah.
Man, it's always hard to hit and throw and all that gear. Yeah. They got hats on and coats on. You're thinking about being warm and trying to stay warm, and you can't think about what you're trying to do. But that's spring sports. What position are you going to play, Reed?
I'll catch mostly, and then when I'm not catching, maybe play a little bit of first base.
Hey, you're also a pitcher. Remember, in your 8th grade year, you were the pitcher in the 2-day game at Trico.
Yeah.
Did you pitch that next day?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm actually I've been throwing couple bullpens, so we'll see where that takes us this year.
Well, we know you got a good arm. We talked about Reed's football career, a 4-year football athlete, and he was our quarterback and had a very, very good career. You know, one of the things that I'm really proud about Reed is that when you're a Pinckneyville quarterback, you get a lot of action. And Reed I don't think you ever set out a game, did you, Reed?
No.
In 4 years, were you ever hurt where you set out multiple games?
No.
See, that's amazing. So I'm really proud of Reed's toughness. Also on the basketball court, you know, Reed's about 6. What are you, 6? How tall are you, Reed?
6 foot.
About 6 foot. 2
About 200 pounds.
About 200 pounds, and played the 4 spot for us in Pinckneyville. Just a real tough kid and smart kid. Being 6 foot, 200 pounds, it's tough to play in the inside in the Mississippi River to River Conference, and Reed did that very well. Reed, what are you looking at for next year? What's some of your career goals?
So I'm actually wanting to go to nursing school. I think I'm going to go to Kaskaskia for nursing school. Get my associate's degree in nursing, then eventually move on to get my bachelor's and hopefully my master's eventually.
Dude, that's awesome. So what do you call the teacher a nurse with a master's? Like a practitioner, or is that above that?
No, so I'm wanting to actually get my master's in nursing anesthesia. So I'll be a CRNA and give anesthesia to people when they go under surgery.
Awesome. Looks like Reed's focused. You're going to try to go to KC?
Yeah, Kaskaskia.
Hey, you never know. They might need a catcher up there.
Maybe.
Yeah. So great goal for Reed. Reed, what looking back, if you had to give, if you're talking to a young kid about your playing time and your schooling here at PCHS, what are some of the best things about our high school that you would like to tell them to not take for granted?
Just the environment. Like, you walk around and everybody's mostly in a good mood and always wanting to talk to people. The faculty and staff here is, but it's second to none. It seems like everybody's just in it for the students. And I feel like that's something you definitely don't get at a lot of high schools in this area, especially.
That's great. What are some things that you would say to you wish you could change, maybe do better, if you could go back and be a freshman again tomorrow?
Just be yourself. Don't change to anybody. If they don't like who you are as yourself, then they're not your true friends.
That's awesome. And you got a good friend group here. This senior class is very tight. You got Keller and Smith and Brand, Fish, and all those guys.
Yeah.
You guys have been together a long time. Reed's got a long-time girlfriend.
Yeah.
How long you been going out there?
I think 4.5 years now.
8th grade. I think
Yeah.
I was the teacher when that happened. So, it's just a real good story that Reed has, and we hope that it's one of those guys that I look at, and if I can have my kid kind of emulate a high school kid, Reed's one of those guys. So I appreciate you coming on, Reed. I appreciate you just jumping in and being flexible, and
no problem.
You did a great job, and you have a great future. And if there's anything you ever need, you're always welcome to come back here and get it, and we will do anything for you to be successful.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, that's all we got for this Monday. We'll try it again next Monday. Have a great day, Pinckneyville, and come and see us. Peace.
Yeah. Ooh. Panther Podcast live from Pinckneyville High. 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 Panther Podcast live from Pinckneyville High.